A man built a giant boat in the middle of dry land, and people laughed at him every single day. But what happened next wiped out the entire world. For years, Noah endured ridicule from everyone around him. Children pointed and laughed. Neighbors shook their heads. Travelers stopped just to stare at the massive wooden structure rising from the earth where there was no sea, no river, and no sign of rain. To them, Noah looked foolish. But Noah was not building because of what he could see. He was building because of what God had said. At that time, the world had become filled with evil. Violence spread across the land. People cared only about themselves. They ignored God and followed their own desires. Corruption had reached every corner of society, and the hearts of people had grown cold. God looked upon the earth and saw the wickedness of mankind. He saw the violence, the injustice, and the rebellion. Yet among all the people on earth, one man remained faithful. His name was Noah. Noah walked with God when others turned away. He listened when others ignored. He obeyed when others mocked. One day, God spoke to Noah. "Noah, the earth has become corrupt. I will send a great flood upon the world. Everything on the earth will be destroyed. Build an ark and bring your family into it. I will save you." Noah was stunned. A flood? Rain strong enough to cover the entire earth? Such a thing had never happened before. Yet Noah trusted God. Without delay, he began gathering wood. Day after day, week after week, year after year, Noah worked on the ark. The structure grew larger and larger until it towered above the surrounding land. The people could not understand. "What are you building? Why would anyone need a boat this big? Have you lost your mind, Noah?" Each time, Noah gave the same answer. "God has warned us. A flood is coming." The people laughed. "There is no flood. There is no danger. There is no judgment." But Noah continued building. As the years passed, the ark became impossible to ignore. Its enormous size stood as a silent warning to everyone who saw it. Yet still, no one listened. Noah's family remained by his side. Together they worked, trusting the promise of God even when nothing around them seemed to support it. Then one day, something extraordinary happened. Animals began appearing from every direction. Birds filled the sky. Deer emerged from the forests. Lions walked calmly across the plains. Elephants, sheep, cattle, horses, and creatures of every kind moved toward the ark, not in chaos, not in fear, but in perfect order. 2 by 2 they came. The people watched in confusion. Some felt fear for the first time. Others tried to explain it away. But deep inside, many began to wonder whether Noah had been telling the truth all along. As the animals entered the ark, Noah gathered his family. "The time has come," he said. Together they entered the ark. The last animal stepped inside. Then something remarkable happened. The great door of the ark began to close. No human hand touched it. God himself shut the door. Silence settled across the land. The sky darkened. Clouds gathered overhead. The wind began to rise. People looked upward nervously. Then a single drop of rain fell. Another followed. Then another. Soon the rain intensified. Within moments, water poured from the heavens with unimaginable force. Thunder shook the earth. Lightning flashed across the sky. Rivers overflowed. Streams burst their banks. Water surged across the land. The people who had mocked Noah began to panic. They ran toward the ark. They pounded on its walls. "Noah, open the door. Please let us in. We believe you now." But the door remained shut. The time for warning had passed. The time for judgment had come. The rain continued day and night. Water covered fields, villages, and cities. Hills disappeared beneath the flood. Mountains vanished under rising waters. Everything outside the ark was swept away. Inside, Noah and his family listened to the storm raging around them. The ark creaked and rocked upon the waves, yet it held firm. God had designed it to survive. Days passed. Weeks passed. The floodwaters covered the earth. Nothing remained visible except water stretching to every horizon. Still Noah trusted. Still Noah prayed. Still Noah believed. Eventually the rain stopped. The violent winds faded. The waters slowly began to recede. Hope returned. One day Noah released a raven. It flew away across the endless waters. Later he released a dove. The dove returned because it could find nowhere to rest. 7 days later, Noah sent the dove again. This time it returned, carrying a fresh olive leaf in its beak. The family rejoiced. Life was returning to the earth. God had not forgotten them. They waited patiently as the waters continued to fall. At last, the ark came to rest upon a mountain. Noah removed part of the covering and looked out. Dry ground was beginning to appear. After many months inside the ark, God finally spoke again. "Come out of the ark, Noah, you, your family, and every living creature." The door opened. Fresh air filled their lungs. Sunlight warmed their faces. One by one, the animals emerged and spread across the earth. Noah stepped onto the ground and immediately fell to his knees. His first act was worship. He thanked God for protection. He thanked God for mercy. He thanked God for keeping every promise. Then God made a covenant with Noah and all future generations. "Never again will I destroy the earth with a flood." As a sign of this promise, God placed a rainbow in the sky. Brilliant colors stretched across the heavens. A symbol of mercy, a symbol of hope, a reminder that God keeps his promises. The story of Noah teaches us that faith is not believing after everyone else believes. Faith is trusting God before anyone else does. Noah obeyed when the world laughed. He trusted when others doubted, and because he remained faithful, he survived the storm that changed the world forever. The next time you see a rainbow, remember Noah. Remember the ark. Remember the flood. And remember that faith in God can carry you safely through even the greatest storms